Hello and welcome to this edition of Make It So Simply, hosted by Mia. Let's go! Because of lack of money and amount of fabric, this is a mini version in random fabrics I had lying around. Hopefully this can still be useful for you. So you'll be needing 3 pieces of fabric. The length of your small piece must be the size of your bust. The big piece must be in length at least 2 times your underbust, but I suggest 3 times so that you have a nice ruffly dress. The width can be at your preference. It depends on how long you want it. The way I measure this is by placing my measuring tape right on my underbust and then measure down to where I want my dress to end. Note that the measurement is much better and more accurate if a friend does this for you. The mini piece is simply for decoration. Make sure to always add 1 to 1.5 inches to all your measurements, because when you sew you need a little bit of what I refer to as working room. Oh, and you will be needing 2 pieces of 3-inch long elastics. So start by sewing the mini piece onto the small piece. Okay, make sure that this is going to be the side that will show on the outside of your costume later. This is particularly important if your fabric is not the same color or pattern on both sides. Make sure to fold the sides of the mini piece towards the inside while you sew, because it will give it a nicer, cleaner edge. Okay, now to sewing the big piece. Make sure that for both pieces, the sides that are facing each other are the ones that have to be seen on the outside. Okay, so I am ruffling up the fabric as I go, but if you're not familiar or not used to this, just sew a long straight line with a very long stitch on the length of your big piece. Then you can just pull the thread and it will ruffle your fabric. Now simply sew both ends together. Once more, make sure that the sides you want to be seen on the outside face each other. Lastly, add the elastics. Usually I would add both of them on the back of the dress, one under the upper edge and the other one right over the ruffly skirt and top connection. But because of my limited workable area, I'm just going to put 1. When sewing elastics, I suggest to use a longer stitch than what you would usually use. You also have to pull the elastic as you go, unless you have this magical foot that does this for you. So yes, this is a little mini result that looks more like a tube top than a dress. Good luck and leave your questions below. Feel free to like and subscribe, and leave your suggestions below for the next Make It So Simply. This is Mia. Till next time.